over. Let the defense claim rape all they want.
I understand that there's something bigger at play here. I really do. I get it. But I'm not sure that that should matter.
Are you serious?
With all due respect, Chief, I can't not do this. I'm just trying to do my job.
With all due respect, you doing your job cost my son his life. He didn't mean it.
Sure he did. It's not wrong either.
Hey, don't do that.
Look, I understand that we all want somebody to pay for what happened, but I'm not sure that that person is Anna.
You're wrong.
She was beaten and raped less than 48 hours before the attack.
Irrelevant. She's just as guilty as Luca. Rape or no rape, she's a killer. That's what men tell the jury.
The DNA came back on the boy Ali. The father is Luca's brother, Armin. Which means that he has paternal rights.
I understand.
You understand? If Anna's going to prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the feds can't come up with a case against Armin, then that monster is going to get custody of that boy.
Where are you going?
I'm going to investigate a case that everyone wants me to ignore.
Are you crazy? I would never even think about such a thing. She was engaged to my brother. That's the beginning and the end of this.
We're more concerned with the middle.
Excuse me?
Anna claims that you raped her.
Forced her to. Please.
So the sex was consensual.
I told you we never had sex. It was neither consensual nor non-consensual. It never happened. I would never do that to Luca.
Right, because you're such a gentleman. And you're a liar.
The hell are you talking about?
We ran Ollie's DNA. You're the father, Anna's the mother, so unless you had in vitro, you two had sex.
Yeah, fine. You're right. I had sex with her a few times.
Sit down.
She's a whore.
That's not a nice word.
She's not a nice woman. She's a manipulator, a user. She came here and she ruined my brother's life. She turned him into a killer, a radical.
Where were you 2 mornings ago?
I was home in bed till 8:30 and then I went to work.
So you weren't at Luca's apartment?
No,
So you didn't have sex with her that morning.
of course not.
So those scars and those bruises on her stomach, and on her legs, and on her back.
Was that the belt you used on her?
Hey, she asked you a question.
I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
But you're going down with or without a lawyer.
Anna's a terrorist and a tramp. Do you really think anyone cares about her?
I do. And so does she. And trust me, that's enough.
The defendant's claims regarding a potential sexual assault are legally and logically irrelevant to her culpability in the murder of Tom Slattery and Sophie Lewis. The introduction of this type of unsubstantiated, extraneous, salacious evidence is more prejudicial than probative. It should be excluded.
Anna Kopic was repeatedly beaten, raped, and tortured over a period of 5 years. She was a prisoner in her own home, unable to exercise her own free will or personal autonomy for fear of losing her son and her life. As such, she was acting under extreme duress, which we intend to assert as an affirmative defense.
I understand your intent, Counselor, but I don't want to turn my murder case into a rape trial. I can't just take your client's word for it.
I understand. You need the word of someone objective, knowledgeable, like Lieutenant Benson from the Special Victims Unit, for example. Lieutenant, are you currently investigating Anna Kopic's rape allegations?
Yes, I am.
Do these allegations appear credible?
Absolutely. I am convinced, without a doubt, that Anna Kopic is the
victim of a brutal and forcible sexual assault.
Are you a cop or a defense lawyer?
I did what I thought was right.
You are aware that our goal is to win this case.
I am. What did you want me to do? Perjure myself?
I just got done talking to the chief, the DA, and the mayor. They're living, already looking for a head to serve up on a shiny silver platter. They stuck their necks out with the feds just to get this case. Losing is not an option. So please, pretend you're on our side. Not theirs.
You looking for a fight too?
I understand what you're doing. It's admirable.
But
It's stupid, self-centered, idealistic.
Rape is rape. We don't get to invent our victims or our perps. We hear the evidence and we investigate. Unless, of course, you're a Muslim woman who's accused of murder, and then we just throw you under the patriotic bus and live our merry lives.
I came here to tell you the judge ruled in our favor.
Not our favor, your favor.
Either way, the rape testimony isn't coming in. Liv, like I keep telling you, this case is different.
I have asthma, one of many pieces in my life. So when my asthma symptoms kept coming back on my long-term control medicine, I talked to my doctor and found a missing piece in my asthma treatment with Brio.
Once daily Brio prevents asthma symptoms. Brio's for adults with asthma not well controlled on a long-term asthma.
What do you want to talk about? My opening argument?
Rita, it's over.
I know we lost the motion, I get it, but we still have a defense.
But you're not going to win. This case is too important to too many people.
Are you saying the fix is in?
I'm saying that it's time to cut a deal. For Anna's sake. Barbara will listen today, now. Once this goes to trial, he's going to have no choice but to max her out.
That's not a reason to cut a deal.
No, but this is. Armin Sidron is seeking sole custody of the little boy, Ali. So, if you cut a deal on the murder and terrorism charge, it will give us more leverage to pursue the rape case. And make sure that Armin never goes near that little boy again.
Without being able to discuss the mental and sexual abuse Anna suffered, we have no case. Which, of course, is why the judge ruled the way she did. Due process is the cornerstone of our judicial system, unless the term radical Islam is involved.
Rita,
And it's just an inconvenient nuisance.
the charge has to be murder one.
And we'll accept on two conditions. One, at sentencing, you'll advocate for 20 to life and keep the possibility of parole on the table. Two, you'll agree to use your best efforts to prosecute Armin for rape.
I can't agree to that.
On the record, you can't. Off the record, you can look me in the eye and nod.
Lieutenant Benson is investigating the case. If she finds sufficient evidence,
You'll be told by your bosses to bury it because Anna is evil.
I don't want my son to be raised by that man. He will ruin him, turn him into a monster, a killer.
Lieutenant Benson is investigating the case. If she finds sufficient evidence,
God's sake. The good guys already won. You can fly the flag and declare victory. I get it. Deep down, you know the truth. Anna's not evil. She's not a killer. She is a rape victim.
I'll do my best.
What do you mean there's not enough evidence?
And hello to you. The evidence
Is overwhelming. We have Armin's semen. There's vaginal and anal tearing. There's bruises, not to mention Anna's testimony.
I understand, and usually that would be enough.
You
but
told
even-
her that you would do your best to prosecute this case.
I am doing my best, trust me. The defense is going to claim that Anna is a whore who craves rough sex. She's a convicted murderer and terrorist.
Okay, so you need more. What about a video of Luca and Armin raping and beating her?
Are you being sarcastic?
No, it exists. Luca used to record the brutality as a way of maintaining control over her. The problem is...
It's on a locked phone.
We believe video evidence of a rape exists on Luka Turzic's phone. We believe there may be evidence of a potential terrorist threat on this device as well. Moreover, we believe that this is the only place this evidence exists. As such, pursuant to the All Writs Act, this court should grant an order compelling the manufacturer to unlock this phone.
Mr. Gilman.
Your Honor, the All Writs Act was written in 1789. It clearly does not contemplate nor permit the court to force a private company to assist the government in a criminal investigation. The reason our company is so popular is because our customers know our products are secure. If we were to create software that unlocks one phone, we would be in effect creating software that unlocks all phones. This would create a much wider crack in the overall security for all of our customers, which would in turn result in a far more substantial threat to national security.
The good news is we won. The bad news is they appealed in seconds.
So it's back to square one?
For a while.
Look, I know you wanted more, but we have a strong case.
I'm not certain the DA would support moving forward with this right now, given the political climate.
Yes, I know. That some monster just shot up a gay club in Orlando, and another one killed 5 police officers in Dallas. It's horrific. We're under siege. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But Anna deserves justice for what happened to her. All she has left is her kid. She just wants him to be safe. I'm going to arrest that son of a bitch.
Got your vest on?
Yeah, we're all good, little promise.
Okay, follow my lead. What's that? Hey! What's going on?
We picked up some chatter last night.
Chatter.
He's been talking to known radicals in Afghanistan.
Okay. I have a warrant for his arrest.
That will have to wait.
For how long?
Not sure.
Months? Years?
Unclear.
Where are you taking him?
To a very special and secure hotel.
You don't have to worry about Armin anymore.
So my son,
We contacted your sister, Shanique. And she's on her way here now to New York. And Ali is going to go live with her in Bosnia.
thank you.
It's time. It's time to say goodbye.
Long week, huh?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I've never been happy.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm scared that it won't last.
That's not true. What if I can help it? Come on, let's take a walk. It's a beautiful day.